Guys, we've got a account takeover to be done today. What is up, everybody? I'm Felra, sailing the seas of Raid Shadow Legends, guys. We've got Lilith here. Lilith, man, that's a pretty dark name, but hey, you know what? Raid Shadow Legends names are like that sometimes. All right, guys, what have we got going on this account? We're gonna take a look at just kind of the progression, where the account is, as well as some coaching. So this person was looking for some more coaching than he was a takeover. They want to be able to clear all the main dungeons up till at least stage 20, be more consistent in classic and live arena, learning how to better know and understand when to use resources and when to go all in with resources. That is very important. What progression should be looking like for the next few months. So we're going to take a look around the account, guys, see what exactly we can do here for Mr. Lilith or Ms. Lilith. I don't know exactly what the gender is here. Guys, if you want a Bambus 4-leaf as your very own on a brand new Raid Shadow Legends account, go ahead, use my link in the description below. Guys, it's a brand new link, brand new everything. You will also get the Epic Champion Ugo. Bambus has increased accuracy, increased attack, enfeeble, shield growth, guys. Stuff that you want, you need for a brand new Raid Shadow Legends account. Guys, it's super hype. Brand new code. Get the offer now before it's gone because the Corrado link expired. So get it now. Use my link in the description below. Enjoy the video. So we're going to go ahead, clear out some red dots, I think. So that's one thing. I always check into your clan. It really does help. Always claim these rewards. It really does help. I like to see that the energy is nice and low. That means this person does play. Call of the Arbiter Limited Series. Definitely like go through, grab these resources when you need them. These are good resources, all that good stuff. It'll help. It'll help. So we've got that 4-star chicken, whatever, a bunch of energy, good stuff here. Okay, so let's see where he is as far as daily login rewards go. So we're approaching day 90 on day 73 right now. So very, very new account. Not expecting too much progress anywhere really in the game. Let's see how the market is. He did unlock all his market slots. So you do love to see that. You do love to see that. Okay, so let's see if he's been doing any of the events or anything. Okay. So yes, he has been doing his gear enhancement. That is very good. I don't know if he's going for the fusion. We can, let's see. We can go ahead and check his fragment summons. 40 fragments to Quintus. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So Esme, he has 10 fragments. He's not doing the fusion. Let's see where his tournaments are. See what kind of activity he's been putting in there. Classic Arena, he has done all the rewards. Good. Very good place to get rewards for an early game player. Hasn't done any Sand Devil yet. If you want to, man, go ahead and grab these crystals. I mean, that's basically a free Sacred Shard, right? That's basically a free Sacred Shard. Okay, so he's in gold 3, gold 4. Let's collect that gold tier chest for him. See what we got. Okay, so nothing really there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take a look at some dungeon progression, guys. Okay, so Spirit Keep. Spirit Keep is open today. He has completely filled out the Spirit Keep. Here's the team. He-Man, Pinthroy, Alice, Miscreated Monster, Ugo. Very good. So this person clearly has a good understanding of what they're doing in the game. Love to see that team there. Love to see that team there. Pretty much the same team, I would assume, for all the dungeons, I think. Okay, so he can do Ice Golem. He can do Ice Golem. Yep, I would assume that this is the same team for every single dungeon. Okay, so Spider, we can do some work on. So we've got Spider 14. So the best spot to farm Spider is actually going to be Spider 10 until you can clear up to level 20. We'll try to get that done for you today. Dragon, he can do 20. Good. Fire Knight. Fire Knight, I would expect, yeah, okay. Fire Knight, a little bit less than 20, but that's okay. He can still do stage 16 in 3 minutes. What's the team here? Okay, something very, very similar. Okay, so pretty much using the same champs everywhere, which is pretty expected on this kind of account, guys. Gorgorab coming in here for Sand Devil. All right, and then we've got Pinthroy, Ugo, Gorgorab, He-Man, and Alice. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Let's take a look at Clan Boss. Let's see here. Where we at in Clan Boss? Are we doing normal Clan Boss? Okay, he hasn't done any Clan Boss today, so I don't know what his team is. Let's take a look. Okay, so it is the exact same as the dungeon team. Let's take a look at roster, see what is going on. So he's using Miscreated Monster. That's very good. attacks one enemy 2 times with a stun, and then decrease defense if the stun is placed. AoE stun with the shield, ally protection, heals the champion by 50% of their max HP, and then continuous heal, fear, and then for on the attacker for 1 turn whenever an ally is attacked while under ally protection. So he's got these 60s and these 6-stars. So he's got High Katoon 6-star, he's got Fellhound 6-star, Kale, Archbishop, Miscreated Monster, Ugo, Wukong, He-Man, and Alice. I would assume that he is a low spender, what with this roster and everything. Other champs to be looking at to 6-star, Vergus. Vergus is very good. Armiger. Armiger is fantastic. Rector Droth, though. This Rector Droth is going to be huge. Definitely look to 6-star her. And then Carolon the Ringer. Carolon, he has this freeze and then fully depletes the turn meters of all enemies that receive freeze from this skill. It's very Armons-esque. Fills the turn meter of all allies by 10% for each freeze debuff, attempt, blocked, or resisted by the enemy team. Very, very Armons-esque, right? That's on a 3-turn cooldown. This is a very, very good champion. Attacks all enemies with a chance to place Hex and Weaken. Awesome if the target is under freeze. Has a 75% chance of placing Hex and Weaken for 3 turns. Okay, just Master Hexer built in. Then AoE A1, so you can run this guy in like Curse Gear. Let's see what he's got. So he's got accuracy and retaliation. Not a set. Okay, with speed. Are these speed boots? They are speed boots. Very good. Very good. Okay, so kind of this person knows what they're doing, right? This person knows what they're doing. I would definitely say... Is Carolon a attack champion? No, he's not. He's a support champion. Okay, so for Arena, I definitely recommend 60ing Carolon the Ringer. For Hydra, Rector Droth is going to be the way to go. Level 54, so there is some Hydra action going on there. I assume that Fellhound is the campaign farmer. Let's just go ahead and take a look there. 12-7, okay, so Alice. Okay, Alice is the campaign farmer. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. He's got a lot of food here that he can train up into 60 champions. Guys, I just gotta warn him, do not 60 the Yaga, my guy. Do not 60 the Yaga. That's not gonna help you. He reads well, but he's really, really bad. So yeah, no 60ing the Yaga, man. So Carolon the Ringer, that's going to be the next 60 as far as like arena and dungeon progression is probably concerned. Also super good for... Well, he can be good, at least, for Fire Knight Hard. And then Rector Droth. Those are the 2 I would have my eye on. 60ing next, followed by Gorgorab and Armiger. Seeker is really great as well. Is the Seeker built? The Seeker is built. Doesn't seem to be in a very good build. Yeah, 118 speed. All right, so the next thing that I would like to do as far as this account is concerned is check speeds, right? So what kind of speeds and what kind of stats are we looking at? Wow. My guy, you're doing well. My guy, you're doing really well. 4K attack here. Good amount of crit damage. Good amount of speed on Alice. Nice. He-Man, 172 speed. Not bad for this level of account. You can Slayer gear. Okay. Interesting. He-Man is a really good candidate for Slayer gear. Really good candidate for retaliation gear. He is using sets. That's okay. Well, we need a banner. Well, we don't have a banner. Let's take a look at Wukong here. 203 speed. Nice with some good accuracy. Love to see it. Love to see it. Let's see. Archbishop Pinthroy here. Let's see. 156 and 198 on the accuracy. Okay, not bad, not bad. Miscreated Monster. I'm just looking at speeds, trying to get an idea of where this account's gear is. Okay. So the other thing that I see a lot on these builds. Nice. Triple speed on Ugo. 206. Sweet. With 232 accuracy. Considering that this is some common gear, that's really good. Like, this is a really good Ugo build. This might be the best champ, best built champ on the account. Is Ugo booked? Yes, she is. Good, 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 good. Love to see it, man. All right, so then we're going to do Kale. Kale's good. He's a good poisoner. 196 on the speed, 243 on the accuracy. Okay, not too bad at all. In perception, great. Fellhound, good. In crit damage gear. Now, I'm not sure why you have Fellhound 60'd if you're not using him as your campaign farmer, but maybe he's useful somewhere else. I don't know. What does he have? He has decreased speed on an AoE. He has, okay. So maybe for faction wars, he's useful. I don't think with this account I would have 60'd Fellhound, but that's okay. We've got masteries that can be done for High Katoon, at least to some extent. How fast is High Katoon? This should be the fastest champ. No, it's not the fastest champ. 191 speed. Okay. Okay, then Carolon. Carolon coming in at 172. Does he have enough accuracy? He does. Okay. And then Rector Droth coming in at 143. Okay. So High Katoon, since she's at 60, she should be your fastest champion. I love how you have her built in double speed here. But see if you can find like fully upgrade these boots, for example. Fully upgrading those boots is going to be absolutely huge. You may even want to, who had speed boots here? Someone had speed boots. Ugo has 6-star speed boots. Take like Kale's boots, right? And stick them on High Katoon. The reason that you're going to want to do that, so if I go to like equipped, right? And I say, where are Kale's boots? You did say that you wanted more consistency in arena. So as far as this is concerned, you're going to want to take like 5-6-star speed gear. Your Vergus, okay, so that's not a speed boot. So now you're at 218 speed. That's your fastest champ, and that's going to be super, super helpful. We don't mind taking gear off of Bellower, I don't think. I saw Bellower being used anywhere. So I think we make this change. We can try to ascend, see what we can do as far as ascension goes. Okay, it just goes with attack. So you can get a speed ascension there. That way, there is a triple speed on your High Katoon. That's going to be your fastest champion. That's going to be what's getting you your wins in arena and everything like that. As far as a banner is concerned, farm up a banner with speed. Just run the pinpoint dungeon for that. Okay, you can farm stage 20. You can farm stage 20. That's really good. Like, this account is in a really darn good spot. It honestly doesn't seem to need much coaching. The reason you want your High Katoon as your fastest champ is because of this turn meter fill, and then once you have your Arbiter, you're going to want your Arbiter as your fastest champ as well. Probably put an accuracy banner on, preferably. Okay, so that right there is gonna help massively in live arena. We can go in, we can do a fight. Let's see like what kind of performance his teams are putting out. We'll go in and do a fight here, see what we've got, see what we're working with. Honestly, this account doesn't need much work. It really doesn't. He knows what he's doing, especially if he can farm stage 20 dungeons pretty consistently. Yeah, he really does. I'm going to use Carolon here. I think we need to speed up Carolon quite a bit. I'm also going to use Wukong. Those will be my 2 arena auras. But yeah, definitely 60 Carolon. That will be awesome. We need our High Katoon to be our turn meter booster. And then we need either Alice or He-Man. I think He-Man might be better. I forgot if the Wukong was built as a nuker or not. Okay, so then we're gonna go ahead and I guess we'll take Ugo. Ugo will be really good here. We're gonna ban the High Katoon because this person wants Deacon. So speed, they know what they're doing with speed. I think they ban High Katoon as well. Interesting. This is the other reason why we want Carolon 60'd. Increase ally speed in arena by 30%. So yeah, we need him for sure. And then we're just gonna try to, I guess we just try to outspeed. I mean, really in these lower tiers, it's a coin flip of whether you do outspeed or not. Building out another turn meter fill would be super helpful. Yeah, because they just won there because of the High Katoon. So I would say the priority for this account right now is going to be getting up to Fire Knight 20 and pushing Arbiter missions. And the reason that you want to push your Arbiter missions, wow, actually he is pushing his Arbiter mission. So he knows exactly what he's doing. This person knows exactly what he's doing. Okay. So in that case, you know what? You probably don't need my help other than swapping out a speed boot. And then of course we can just stick another speed boot on because it's not going to make a difference as to Kale here. Let's just preferably one with accuracy. Hopefully I didn't mess up any clan boss stuff. There we go. Yeah, I don't think this person needs much help other than just like 60 Carolon the Ringer, right? 60 him and Rector Drath, and I think you'll be good to go on like all content. So he knows what he's doing. Okay, so the other thing that he said was he wants to know when to use resources and when to go all in. So right now, with this roster, right, there's only a couple Legos, right? One of them is probably bought. One of them is pulled. That's definitely a pull, and that's definitely a pull as well. So I don't know how much money he has spent on shards. It doesn't really matter to me. 19 void shards. He is buying shards. Okay, so probably what is going to be the most needed is saving for 2x events. So saving the Void Shard, saving the Ancient Shard, saving the Sacred Shard for 2x events. There are challenges that can be done here. Yeah, you can, man, get in and push these challenges. These challenges give you a free Sacred as well as free Voids. Yeah, push these. These are super important. In Arena, 3 affinity bonuses to level 5. Right, you just want to focus on your 1 for the Arbiter missions. I get that. All right, let's see what we can do as far as Fire Knight is concerned. So Fellhound is in this team. I would probably use Armiger instead. Armiger coming in 167, a little slow. Crit capped though. That is what you need. I would probably use Armiger just because you don't have a Geomancer. I think Armiger is going to be the way to go. Now, the other thing that you don't have is a super reliable way to break the shield. So definitely be taking Alice. You are taking Alice. You're taking Pithroy. You're taking Miscreated Monster. Yeah, this one's going to be rough. This is going to be a rough fight because you need a way to prevent the shield from going back up. You don't have any ally attack. You don't have any counter attack. So Fire Knight to me is a lot of a speed game and a waiting game. You really need the right champions for it. You've got an Armiger. Armiger is fantastic for this. Maybe, does Carolon double hit? No, he doesn't. Okay, he does have a weakened though. Yeah, I can see why you're using Fellhound for the speed down. You really need like a Morag or something. So do you have your Morag from, you get her for free. So you get Morag for free. From the Plarium Points program. So you're coming, okay. I think I've got a promo code for you to use. 500. Confirm. There you go. You've got your 500 Plarium Points. You've got your 400k silver. All that good stuff. And now you've got your Morag. PP 500, guys, by the way. That is the way to go. If you want your Morag quick, you've got your Morag. I will let you claim that yourself. But Morag is so good for Fire Knight hard. Or sorry, she's just good for Fire Knight in general. And since you get her for free, she is worth using, worth building at least to 50 to get you to stage 20. She's got this ally attack, right? Teams up with 2 random allies to attack a single enemy. The allies joining the attack will always use their default skills. Grants an extra turn if the enemy is killed. Then she's got this AoE, attacks all enemies with a Strengthen. She's got a double hit on her A1. And then her passive is super cool. Counterattacks when hit while under a Strengthen buff placed by this champion, which she brings her own Strengthen. So very, very good champ for Fire Knight here. I will let you claim that whenever it is that you are going to. Okay, so, I mean, you build your Morag at least to 50. She doesn't need anything but speed. Morag does not need anything but speed, so you just stick your second fastest gear on her or whatever. That'll help you a lot. And I would say definitely switch out Fellhound. Switch out your Fellhound for your Morag. I don't know about anybody who has these double hit A1s as Pithroy. No, he does not. He does not. Extra hit on enemies from the Corrupted, no. Yeah, but you're using your Alice. That's your triple hit. That's good. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Very good there. And then your Armiger. So what I'd probably do is you've got your Wukong. Your Wukong's built for damage. He needs to be crit capped. You need to crit cap your Wukong. This guy is going to be super helpful. I would say in place of He-Man, because you need some sort of turn meter control as well. So you need your Armiger, you need your Morag, and then probably maybe your Wukong, unless you're running your Armiger super fast, which you should be. And you should also, let's see what, as far as like epic books goes, can he, okay, no epic books. No books at all, so you can't book Morag instantly. Okay, I'm kind of at a little bit of a loss here. Fire Knight's the hardest dungeon to build for early on, without a doubt. So, but what I'm going to suggest is instead of running that second nuker, you run your Armiger and your Morag. Then between Miscreated Monster and Morag, you'll get 75% damage mitigation, as well as you'll get your turn meter control from Armiger. However, you do really need to massively speed up the Armiger. 60ing him will help with that. Personally, the only stats I would worry about for Armiger are going to be your speed, your crit rate, and then just enough accuracy to reliably land the turn meter decrease. Good that you have him booked and everything. You really need to just turn off this lay to rest when at the boss. Yeah, I say get him to 200 speed, get him to 200 accuracy, and your Armiger looks really sweet. See, as far as masteries, no masteries. So are there masteries on any of these champions? Okay, there's masteries on Alice. Okay, so he's farming up his masteries in Minnow. the way he should be. War Master should be on pretty much everybody at this point. Helm Smasher is an interesting choice. You are getting to the stats where you do want Helm Smasher, but I wouldn't say quite yet. I'd say stick with War Master for now. You've got Kale. Kale's probably being used in Clan Boss. For High Katoon, you probably want just the speed masteries, right? Lore of Steel, all that good stuff. And then Carolon. I'm a huge fan of Carolon. I think Carolon needs to be brought up to 200 speed, honestly. He's not in any speed sets. We can look for a chest plate for him, I guess. Defense, attack, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so no accuracy chest plate. But he knows that he... Okay, here we go. There. All right, let's grab that. Let's slap that on him. One of these two, but I think that one has speed, so... Good. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing that. Then we definitely want... We just want speed on him, right? We just want speed, and we don't want to lose too much accuracy there. I'm gonna go ahead and do that for you. Then you're in pinpoint, which is really good. You have your speed boots. So just get into Dragon 20, farm some 6-star speed boots, all that good stuff. Look for rare pieces from these sets that have speed, like this one. This will be a really good spot, really good piece to switch out. Double accuracy roll, but it'll give you an extra 4 speed as well as an extra 20 accuracy. So now you're coming in at 193. Let's see. That's an all right piece. This piece we want speed and accuracy on. So if I can find a piece that has both speed and accuracy, otherwise at this point I would just go for speed. Let's see. Shields. There's none with both speed and accuracy. So let's see if we can actually double roll speed on this piece here. 1 roll into speed will be super helpful. You're losing 19 accuracy. That's fine for where you are. You can always get that with like rolling the amulet or whatever. Let's see. So we can see if we double roll speed here. We preferably want a double roll on speed. There we go. Okay, so gaining another 17 speed there. Bam. So now we're coming in at 210 speed, and we're starting to get a pretty solid arena team. As far as your debuffer goes, like your arena team, I didn't look at that. The arena team should be like, okay. So yeah, let's change this. So you want some crowd control. Your Alice is gonna slap, so that'll be good. So you want your Carolon. This is your best arena aura, so that's gonna be super helpful. We've got Alice there. We want maybe another nuker. You could bring your Wukong for a buff strip, right? You really want to go first though, so you're like you've got room for this spot, right? So something like this. I mean, it's just a war boy, but we've already sped up some of your champs. That's what you need. Okay, yeah. Also run everything on 2x speed. That's gonna be super helpful. This little icon there. Okay, so let's see. You're in gold 3. Let's see if we can like take out this team. Carolon is gonna be super helpful, especially when you get a banner on him. Get him to be your like very fast debuffer, right? Okay, and you're still not fast enough. So my priority right now would be just farm whatever dungeons there are tournaments for, and really get in and farm the event dungeon. You have 2 weeks in a day, so probably whenever there's no tournaments or anything going on, farm stage 20 of the event dungeon. You're good on silver. You've got some stuff there that you can use. All that good stuff. I mean, you're in a really good spot. You know what you're doing, clearly. Just bring up your speeds. Like, honestly, at this point, if you want to do well, and your account should be doing well because you know what you're doing, you want High Katoon at 250 speed, preferably. Like, 250 should be the minimum you're aiming for, so get into Dragon, farm that up. Get a banner with speed on her. That's going to be huge. And the way you're going to do that is by going into the event dungeon. Let's see. And then we've got Rector Droth. We've got Carolon the Ringer. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all, man. Not bad at all. I mean, you're doing really well here. You're doing really well. As far as Spider is concerned, Carolon will help you a lot there too, because he's got the crowd control. Then just bring your AoE damage smackers, right? I mean, you can probably get up to 20 with what you've got if you just push it. The stage 28 might be a bit of an issue. Let's see. Let's take Carolon just for the crowd control, and then a healer. So this is where Rector Droth is gonna help you a lot. An extra healer, maybe in place of the He-Man, you do something like this, right? Your Rector is booked, I believe. So all we're worried about is her speed, which is really slow. So yeah, this is something what I'd try. Once again, these two champs, Rector and Carolon, are going to be the most valuable 60s to aim for next on the account. I think we can try this. I'm not sure it'll work, but we can go ahead and try it. Once again, run everything on 2x speed there. And then, of course, War Master will help out a lot. If you can manage to get the Molten Death Bell on Carolon, that'll be super helpful. Yeah, you've got AoE stuns, the crowd control there. Good stuff. Got the AoE weaken in the Hex. The Hex is going to be super helpful in Spider as well. Okay, so I'll be honest. The easiest way to do this is with a Geomancer, but there's no Geomancer on the account. So this is another reason why, like, Armiger should probably be your third 60 after Carolon and Rector, because he's got that really good turn meter control on his A1. You really need it. And then High Katoon as well. Yeah, and then Carolon here, bringing the Hex. Hex is really good for Spider, especially Hex with Weaken. Very, very good for Spider. Let's try one more time with the He-Man instead of the Rector. That could help a little bit. Let's see what we can do here. Let's give it an extra run. I'm not going to do the runs on Fire Knight because he needs to build the Morag for that. We've got the Polar Vortex. Good. We've got the AoE drop defense. Also good. We've got the AoE smacks. Great. He-Man taking a turn. Big slap. Good. Good. Yeah, it's just... Honestly, you may want to open with the Hex. All right, Spider's another dungeon that's really hard. Hard mode Spider is actually easier. Okay, and then yeah, maybe you need the Pinthroi for the heal reduction. No, wait, no, he's immune to heal reduction. Honestly, I think you probably just need to build out your Armiger for this. Morag could be really good here too, or Polageo, right? The healing is gonna be super annoying because he's immune to heal reduction, so you can't bring Pinthroi. Yeah, and then just keep trying it. Just keep trying it, man. The roster here is looking a little bit weak as far as just variety of champs go. So just keep pulling your shards on the 2x events and everything. Hope for a Geomancer, really. Build out this Armiger, make him at 200 speed, crit cap him, put him with enough accuracy. That'll be super helpful as well. You'll be able to clear up to Spider 20 and Fire Knight 20 relatively easily. You do need a Spirit type nuker, I would say, for Fire Knight 20, which you've got one, Wukong here. He just needs to be in a bit of better build. So just keep pushing your stats. Keep pushing your stats as high as you can. Keep pushing your dungeons as high as you can. Pull on those 2x events. That should be like a really good chunk of what you need. That should be a really, really good chunk of what you need. As far as Live Arena goes, just keep pushing your speeds. You know, every chance you get, rebuild your champs to make them faster. You're going to want your Carolon as your crowd control for Live Arena. This guy is super good. He also looks awesome. I think that's pretty much it. You can go ahead and do the summon pool here with the Sand Devil. You'll get your Cavalax. You're lacking a good poisoner on this account outside of Kale, so there are 2 Lego poisoners here. You can also get Ancora, who will be great for Live Arena. Yeah, as well as, you know, you can get your Faction Guardians done with Miscreated and Rector. Very Night Revenant heavy roster here. But you definitely have the stuff to be able to go ahead and do that. Managing your resources, I think that's probably the last thing we've got to cover here, and what you should expect in your progression. If you are pushing your speeds and your stats just constantly higher, you can expect to clear, you know, Fire Knight 20 and Spider 20 within the next couple, at least a month, you know. If you're farming, like we've got 2x speed gear on Dragon right now, so get in there, farm your speed gear on Dragon. That'll be super good. I mean, this team looks fantastic, honestly. So nothing to be tweaked there. If you're doing that, if you're farming your event dungeon, you can expect to clear Spider 20 and Fire Knight's Castle with how much you know what you're doing within the next month. Same for Arbiter. I would say that you can, if you push these hard, you can probably expect to get Arbiter within the next month as well. That's what you should be looking for. That's what you should be doing, because she is a better turn meter fill than High Katoon. For Clan Boss, I don't know where you are on Clan Boss, but my guess is you should probably be in the Brutal Nightmare range. If you're not there, getting your speeds there will really help you, as well as if you do the summon pool and you pull a poisoner, one of these poisoners, that'll help you a lot as well. So definitely expect to be getting to Nightmare, maybe touch an Ultra Nightmare within the next month. I think that's very doable with how much you know what you're doing. Keep watching Raid content creator videos. That'll help you as well. All of my colleagues are really good at what they do. So if you ever need help with anything, you can ask one of them or go just YouTube a video about whatever it is that you need. Empowering your epics, you probably want to do your faction guardians first. And then Soul Reap is probably not the blessing you should be going for on Alice. I was like, okay, I get it, but I think Brimstone is actually going to do you a lot of good, especially in Clan Boss, especially at 5-star Awaken, and she does have a good amount of accuracy. So definitely change this blessing over to Brimstone as soon as you are possibly able. I think that's pretty much it. Pull that Morag whenever suits your fancy. The reason I'm leaving it for you is if you want to pull it during the Champ Chase, which starts on Friday. She'll be an absolute game changer for you in Fire Knight, helping me on the free-to-play challenge as well. Morag is also how I cleared Fire Knight 13 for the first time. She was on my team for a while until I got like a Geomancer. And then if you do ever get a Geomancer, he's going to be your key to Fire Knight. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I mean, I did the best I could. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this account, where this account should be headed, all that kind of good stuff. Make sure you're stockpiling silver. Forgot to mention that. Guys, if you need a brand new start, the best start you can possibly get in 2025, my link in the description below gives you Bambus 4-leaf as well as a free Ugo. As you can see, Ugo is being used all over this account. Very, very good champion. Very, very good. All that kind of stuff, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Felrus, sailing the seas of Raid Shadow Legends today, and I will see you in another video.